Now make sure someone not see my face, I'm making sure that you guys aren't seeing my face. Uh yeah. Welcome again to the schoolboy football um match recap. Match day recap. And I'm hiding my face this time around. I'm hiding my face. What I want you guys to do at this moment is smash the like button. As you come in, smash that like button and also hit the subscribe button, people. I can't show my face until until then. Until then. But well, one of my side lose, one of my side win. So yeah, one lose, one win. Compensate, but you don't know, say, when you think up now yard, it painful, man, it painful. So, Charlemont, Dinthill, all I know is what me I make. As them say, empty barrel make the most nice. Empty barrel make the most nice. So, now get straight into it, people. Me not gonna waste no time. Me not gonna waste no time. Orion Williams, sure. Yeah, me can't believe. Me can't believe. Me can't believe Orion. I know me can't believe. Man, them do me that. Can't believe. All right, so we're gonna look on the results, them people. We're gonna look on the results, them. We're gonna check out the results, them. Um, I'll go check out the results, them. So let me share the screen the right away. Now share the screen, the people. As you can see in the background, definitely not the yard, but so we're gonna run through the scores, them. We're gonna run through the scores, them. We're gonna have a look on the scores, them, people. We're gonna have a look at the scores, them, and see. Me not lie. If me fi be honest, the man him beat we. The man him beat Charlemont. Then beat this. The man him beat the life out of Charlemont. Beat flag, countless amount of counter attack, transition football. Uh, Wayne Ilwanda said Dinthill always a better side. I can't say so, but them prove to say them a better side. Them prove to say them a better side. Yeah, man. Doubt if Charlemont made 5 consecutive passes in that game. No, I highly doubt that. Ryan Nelson said 8 years Charlemont not beat Dinthill, and that not change for your next 8 years. LOL factor non-verbal. When I said Dinthill always a better side. Rolando Rankine said your school get schooled, Mario. Yes. Can't hide from that. We get schooled. But good thing about it, I know we alone lose today. I know we alone lose today. But for what we see, most of the school them who would predict they're gonna win, they actually won the game. They actually won their game, and the tables are looking really, really nice. So people, smash the like button, people, smash the like button. And this is what I want you guys to do. I would love if most of you guys are in football groups. I would love it if you guys share the video, share the link in those football group. Share the link in those football groups, and definitely let the people come in and join. Let the people see what's happening with the schoolboy football. Because, we have to highlight the schoolboy football. Lambert Okacha. Yeah, we have to highlight the schoolboy football. You know what? As I said, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. Just give me a second, people. Let me share it. Let me share it. I try to share it, people. So let me share it. Smash the like button, people. Okay, good. So me just share it. Yeah, thank you very much. Orion, give me some confidence. Look one Georges will get sick. So nobody no excuse beating. Yeah, nobody no excuse beating. So all right, so we could get into the meat of the matter. We'll start off with the Manning Cup. Also, we start off with the Manning Cup because the Manning Cup actually is quite shorter, and the group will have less teams in the group, so it is good. what I want you guys to know. Are you guys hearing me clearly? Let me know if you guys are hearing me clearly. Let me know if it's a bit hollow. If it's low, just let me know. Because me not there yard, but me have to set up one little something and then make sure it look good. But it have to work. So let me know if you guys are hearing me crystal clearly. All right, so it look good. O'Neil said it's quite clear. As me see that, All right, so it look good. Loud and clear. All right, so I go run through the group then now. And there's one result me I go skip over fast. Me not go spend too much time on that particular result there. Because I'm not gonna spend the time on it. All right. So we're gonna start off. We have Denoon versus Tivoli. Denoon versus Tivoli. Now, this game, we expect this result. This result is not a surprising result, I can say. Tivoli now sitting comfortable in second position. Sitting comfortable in second position. The closest school to them is Excelsior and Jonathan Grant, who are both tied on 8 points. But Tivoli and Camperdown run gone, people. Camperdown gone. I mean gone. 15 points Camperdown upon. Tivoli upon 10 points. Excelsior and Jonathan Grant. It's quite close, but you don't know if the ship has sailed. The ship is sailing. So that was a good result. Then noon start to say you can't come and concede 20 goals in a 5 games. That you average 5 goals, you average 4 goals per game. That can't work. That just can't work. That your average. That just can't work. That just can't work. All right, so we can move now. And we have St. Diego versus Osemati. Now, this game pan out to be a tougher game than we expect. Tougher game because Osemati, they at the bottom of the table, they still not score no goal. You can imagine you play 5 games, not even a buck-ups goal, not even one little penalty, a man going in the box, go dive or something. Just to get a penalty, go dive in the box. Nothing. Rough for Osemati. Really, really rough. 1-0, St. Diego. But this win Diego get, it's still not sufficient to give Diego that time to fly past Tivoli or even Excelsior and Jonathan Grant, because both of them two schools have played good. Jonathan Grant is actually comfortable. Jonathan Grant was comfortable in second place up to last night over the preview. And so one game do that. Just one game. We have Papine versus St. Catherine. As O'Neil said, so St. Catherine give Papine a tidy 3-love. You can say that. St. Catherine gave Papine a tidy 3-love. O'Neil, everybody I watch Premier League now. Everybody I watch Premier League. Everybody I watch EPL. Everybody's Rhyme Sterling. Now Rhyme Sterling are Jamaican. I'm not telling you this. Me not incite it, but at least the dark art of football must go on. A part of football. Get a little nudge and you flick on yourself and ball out. Ref! And ball out. Ref! Yeah, even one little nudge. Something. One little... people some man, some people want, when I play FIFA, right? I never play FIFA, and the weirdest goal they scored, and you call it bramble goal, something like that. Not even one bramble goal, man, they couldn't get it. Rough, but next year, I have to go come better than that next year. I have to go come better than that. Must come better than that. Because all right, so people, we were supposed to have on Coach Lambert tonight, but tonight, we're gonna deal with the coach. We're gonna have some discussion with most of the coach. When you go down to the nitty-gritty, right? So we allow the school youth them relax and the coach them relax. So when you reach on the nitty-gritty, that's how I start invite some more coach on, get some questions going into and ask some really, really intriguing questions and see where they go. We have on Coach Lambert last night, to Manchester after Manchester slapped them 12. He was being politically correct, you know, yeah, that, because it's students here dealing, so he have to address himself like that. And it's professional. But I don't know, so we as fans, we can make all our noise because we are fans. We beat Pat cover. Ching, 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 ching. And we beat Pat cover and make nice because we are best set of ballers on the sideline with the mouth. Put up on the field now, and we can't run for 10 minutes good. We can't run for 10 minutes good. So when we reach on to the nitty-gritty, we're going to have more coach coming on. You're going to see about Coach Lambert. Or try to contact some of the coaches. If we can get to some of the coaches personally, I will definitely do that. So we could get down now to the next games. So we're done with the Manning Cup. So then noon fall away to Tivoli, 4-2. St. Jago putting the dagger into Jose Marti's heart. 1 goal to 0. Stats and Excelsior was a very, very good game. Competitive challenge. I didn't even cover that. That game was a very, very competitive game. That is the reason why both teams move, because both teams are actually on 7 points. Actually, both teams move up to 8 points. Jonathan Grant, Camperdown, moving away Jonathan Grant, but 1 goal to 0. And with last night on the stream, we could not even predict that game because that was a difficult game to predict. A really, really difficult game. All right, so football night, so let's jump on the panel. All right, so may I drop the link? I'm going to drop the link. May I drop the link? See there? So me just drop the link. So Dre there, still have Mr. Lambert in the chat. Because you know I love football now. Love football, passionate about football. All right, so we're going to move now to the Costa Cup. And you see how long me take for the Manning Cup? Because we never really want to go by the Costa Cup section. You know, I have to shy away from this one now. But as you know, I have to go there. The results them enough. I forgot it. The results them enough. Rajiv Dennis said Charlemont no good from long time still. We just have a few surprise seasons, but I mean, bro, we're not at Dinthill level. Ooh. That's one of that rough, you know, man. That rough, bro. That rough. Honestly, that rough. But all right, so we have Orchard facing off against York Castle. York Castle a batter. York Castle a batter. Me not lie, them a batter. Them a struggle. Let me have a sip, people. Wet up a beak, you know? Kind of move fast. Yeah, York Castle a batter. Let me go over to the Dakar Cup section. Over on the website. Over on the Schoolboy website, let's go on the Dakar Cup section. Yes. And we have a surprise, actually. We have a surprise. All right, so York Castle and St. Mary. What just happened right there? Okay, so York Castle and St. Mary. Hold on. York Castle and St. Mary is not actually, hold on. I'm trying to do something. Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. 21 goals scored and 0 goal against. Me I go bring it up, man. Me soon bring up the group table them. Me soon bring up the group table them so we can see what I go on. Alright, so also Coach Lambert will join at 8:25 p.m. Alright, no problem. Hopefully we run the stream to that long. Because that's more than likely we can reach us, so hopefully we can cover everything so that he can reach. When him reach, we can have a 1v1 discussion. All right, so we'll get back to it now. So Yorkcastle struggling, people. Yorkcastle struggling. Yorkcastle and sitting here at the bottom of the table. Yorkcastle going up against Otrius. The problem now is that Otrius gone in front of Charlemont. Otrius gone in front of Charlemont. So both teams on 8 points. But Otrius have high goal average. Now, last night when I was speaking with Coach Parchment said something ideal. He said that Charlemont can be in trouble because they are conceding a lot of goals. He did say that, and we have to give him and we have to commend him on that. He said that Charlemont can fall away because they are conceding a lot of goals. Right now, we're seeing that. We're seeing the same thing that he said last night. So we have Otrius and your defeating Newcastle 3-0. Otrius looking quite comfortable. But I don't think that Charlemont, that 3 goal that them beat, no, they put them in goal in front of Charlemont with goal average and basically almost everything. More goals scored, less goal conceded. It look good for them. Charlemont possibly have got playoffs possible. All right, so now we have Spot Valley versus Cornwall College. This result, I would say, go as it was expected. I would say this result would go as it was expected. Because Cornwall literally playing really, really good in the zone. They're on 10 points, just close enough behind Herbert Marson and William Nib is on 15. William Nib dominating the region. But Cornwall College going up against Spot Valley, a team that is struggling, and would expect that Cornwall would actually get the job done. And they did that. So you have to commend them on that. It's not only the team struggling, but they have to do and get the job done. We have William Nid versus Malden. No, people, William Nid, no, but it looks like that this season, William Nid is coming for the Dakasta Cup. It seems that this season, William Nid is coming for the Dakasta Cup. William Nid definitely the big hitters. I would say they are the big hitters. And William Nib and Happy Grove are the big hitters, separate and apart from the Charlemont game because of the competitive level. Because of the competitive level, you can say separate and apart. You could put the Charlemont versus Dinthill game in there because of the competitive level. But you would expect William Nib to put aside Malden in that fashion. It's quite harsh, but that is just the game of football. Malden is still yet to win a game. And actually, let me say, I don't highly doubt if they score a goal as yet. Yes, they score. They score 6 goals. No, they haven't scored a goal as yet. Oh, that's harsh. That's really, really harsh, people. It is extremely harsh. Okay, so let's move to the next one now. We have the Cartridge College versus Ormwood. So Onion is asking, is there a stream or a channel I can subscribe to where they televise the Manning Cup and the Dakasta Cup? It's on Sportsmax, but it's not all the game that they televise. They televise the Otrius game today, and also the Otrius versus Yorkcastle, and also the Charlemont versus Dinthill game, because they were in is it Sports? Yeah, I think it's Sportsmax. So it's Sportsmax, O'Neill. It's Sportsmax. All right, so we have the Cartridge College versus Ormwood. Another game that we said that I think we got this one spot on. The Cartridge College versus Ormwood. I think we got this one spot on. We said that Ormwood would win this game. They would just have too much for the Cartridge College, and it went that way. Oh, it's a can I get Sportsmax a foreign? No, it's a YouTube channel. No, it is a YouTube channel. They hear the game on YouTube. If you can't find it, O'Neill, yeah, it's Sportsmax. It's a YouTube channel. All right, so let's move away now. So we have The next one is Monroe versus BB. Okay, top 10 said seen TV as well. We have Monroe versus BB Cook. Now, this game was a game that we found difficult to predict. Reason being, BB Cook score a goal versus Monroe, who look very, very steady in the region. Now, problem is that now BB Cook jumped from second to third because States get the result. And we talked about it last night. So if States win for them game, they're going to jump ahead of BB Cook. And that is exactly what happened. So Monroe putting aside BB Cook in third position and States moving ahead, which is States beating Mount St. Joseph 4-0, in which is expected because Mount St. Joseph is at the bottom of the table. They must struggle. They must struggle to pull some points. And it's tough. It's tough. I'm being honest. It's tough. This group, tough people. It's tough. So then now we have Claude McKay versus Denby. No, now this game, I would say, is a game where, if to be honest, if we should be honest about this game, I expected a draw because both teams in the pan fairly have struggled. Both teams have struggled. But then we decided that them choose violence. Then we wake up this morning and choose violence. Then they play against Claude McKay and they woke up and they choose violence. And they really, really did the number on Claude McKay. Now, Claude McKay play 5 games and only scored 2 goals. They only scored 2 goals. Then concede 30 goals in a 5 game. That is an average of conceding 6 goals per game. That rough, man. Now, so that rough. That rough. That really, really rough. Something needs to be done. That rough. Only said it's only like them they play man instead of ball. You know one time you look at you and you play marble and you start to feel eyeglass, and you could play running and kick. And forget about the football. Tanzander said they never play Clarendon College because they're afraid. Well, who wouldn't? Why not? Who wouldn't? All right, so we have the next one we have is after Claude McKay and Denby, the next team we have is Irwin versus St. James. We have Irwin versus St. James. Now, this game, I would say that most people never really expect much from this game because it's not like both teams. Let me find it. It's not like both teams really in a position to cause an upset, but the winner Irwin get, and the winner Irwin get, he kind of put them closer to third, 1 point behind third, 3 points behind Herbert Morrison. Third is Cornwall College. Cornwall College have played good. I cannot say that Irwin is going to pass Cornwall College. And more than likely, Cornwall and Irwin are going to the playoffs, and I can't say that Irwin will actually be Cornwall. But football is round. Irwin pick up a good run of form now in a lot of stages in which they should start off with the same form. But they don't know how football go. Herbert Morrison, now we have Herbert Morrison and William Nibby leading that zone, which is the zone A. So I can move away from that one now. So we have Andre H. I scored 2 today on Port Antonio. So Andre, you play today? You play today for real, bro? That is good, bro. What more you have to do? Share the video to the rest of the man them in the squad. Make him man them see it and make him man them subscribe. Share the video and make him man them see it and make him man them subscribe. Andre H. Share the video. Put in a full name. Bro. Would I love to get your full name in the comment section. And definitely we can get to invite. We can follow you up on your socials and invite you to come on. So Apple Grove, that is the Apple Grove game. So you say you play for Apple Grove. So put your full name in the comment section. Share the link into the. We know so we must have a D Cup group. We must have a D Cup group. Share the link in there. We'll soon reach to Apple Grove and we'll soon reach to the region. Because all right, so we'll soon get to that. All right, so we have Holland versus Herbert Morrison. No, this game we would say definitely this would have been a standard game because Holland at bottom of the table. Holland is at the bottom of the table, while Herbert Morrison is standing very, very strong in second position. Holland only on 3 points. They play 5 games, then lose 4 and only win 1. Herbert Morrison play 5 and they on 12 points. And play 5 and they on 12 points. Only losing 1 of those games. So this would, I would say, would be a standard game. Holland, good try, and maybe next season we might see a better Holland team. Now we have it. The next team we have is Lacovia versus Magati. Lacovia versus Magati. How are we going now? Hold on, folks. Hold on. We have Lacovia versus Magati. All right, so this game, it was literally 2 teams up on the same points right now. So it's not like there's a lot to lose in this game. 2 teams upon so it says his name is Roy Thomas. His right name is Roy Thomas. What I want you to do, Roy, is go and search for two pages. Search if you're on Instagram, search for Military Guna and send a message, DM me a message, and also search for Schoolboy Football on Instagram and DM it the page a message as well and say it is Roy Thomas. DM both pages a message and say this is Roy Thomas, and don't forget to subscribe to both Military Guna channel and also the Schoolboy Football channel. So don't forget, definitely, and we will have you on as soon as possible because we want to get an insight in what's happening and how you guys feeling, how confident you guys are in going through. So please do so, and we will contact you 100%, and congratulations on those 2 goals. So and we'll get into more details coming up. We'll definitely get into more details. Congrats, my brother, and I hope to see you again. All right, so we have, because definitely we have to look out, people. We have to look out for the youths, despite oh no, I'm talking about subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram page. Subscribe to the YouTube and follow us on the Instagram page and reach out to us. That's what I'm talking about on Football Chelsea News. All right, so let's get straight into the rest of the matter. We have Glenmuir versus Clarendon College. Glenmuir versus Clarendon College. Now, this was a tough game. This year, I would say, would have been a tough game. No, Clarendon College is in 3rd position. Glenmuir is in 4th. Only 1 point separate them. Only 1 point separate them. Glenmuir defeating Clarendon College give way for Edwin Allen to sit comfortable in 2nd position. Glenmuir defeating Clarendon College. Now, remember, Clarendon College is the team that everyone is talking about. Clarendon College is the team that everyone is talking about. But Glenmuir defeating Clarendon College definitely paved the way for Edwin Allen. And Edwin Allen is slowly doing their thing. They pace off. So that just moves us, just transition us straight into the Edwin Allen versus Lennon. Fresh God said Clarendon College played well, but was outdone by a beautiful free kick. That is football. That is important that you will capitalize on every single detail of the game. Every single detail of the game. Every detail of the game. Football Chelsea News said, question, I think you need to drop a Premier League review our team every week. And that is something I'm considering. And definitely, I might jump on that. Definitely, I might jump on that and see how that one goes. Because, you know, people love the Premier League. And I might also do it. I'm not good in predictions. Premier League predictions. Well, I'm in a predictions group. And I think I'm ranked third. I am third in the predictions group. 2 persons are in front of me by about 6 points. I think about 6 points. So Fresh God, guys, Fresh God, tell me if you think if you run some Premier League preview. Let me know what you think. All right, so we can move now. Let me move this out of the way. So Eden Allen and Lennon draw. They drew that game, and that literally make Eden Allen and Lennon sit a little bit more comfortable. Clarendon College and Eden Allen the same amount of points. Only goal difference is the difference. Only goal differential. Glenmuir on the sideline watching Clarendon College and Edwin Allen, because if they slip, Glenmuir can just make one jump and pass them. Glenmuir can make one jump, pass them. Serious thing, only says serious thing military would be good if you cover the JPL. All right, definitely. Now go cover it, Now go cover it. I will be covering it. So look out for some of that. I will be covering, so look out for some of that. JPL is coming up. I think it's January, but definitely I will be covering it. All right, so let's move on to the next one now. Paul Bogle versus Seafood. No, this game done 1-1 stalemate, and I don't think this is something really surprising. This is not surprising because both Paul Bogle and Seafood, they must, I'm not gonna say, you see the group here, no team in specific stand out in this group. St. Thomas Tech is leading the group, but only by 3 points. Happy Grove, Paul Bogle, Port Antonio, and Seafood, just 2 points separate them. 5th and 2nd is only separated by 2 points. So this group is marginal. It's marginal. It could be that this group is just highly competitive and it makes it extremely difficult for every single team. But I'm looking out for this one. So let's move now to the final game. Happy Grove versus Port Antonio. And as we have a man here in the comment section, no other than Troy Thomas. And Roy Thomas, my bad. Sorry, my apologies. Roy Thomas, who said he scored 2 today for Happy Grove. And well done. Congrats, Happy Grove, on that win. Congrats, Troy Thomas. Congrats. Now, let me bring to the group for that group. Where's the group? Why not find a group? Oh, good. So, Happy Grove now, as I was speaking about how competitive this group is, Happy Grove is actually in 2nd, and St. Thomas just ahead. Now, Port Antonio, who, as we spoke about earlier, was dominated by Happy Grove, and our good friend here in the chat, Roy, was contributed 2 goals for that. Contributed 2 goals for that. So Happy Grove, well done, Happy Grove, and it seems as if you guys are in poised position, but you definitely would have to get as much maximize the points, because as I said, the group is quite close. Port Antonio, it's rough. We know say rough, but definitely we have to come better, because conceding 6 goals at this point in the competition is never good. Same thing with Demby. Same thing with Charlemont, especially now how feel group tough. Hurting me, but I say go. All right, so people, now go back to the one on my run pass. Yeah, my run pass the one day. I'm going to tell you the reason I'm run past it, because the one I had. I'm going to cover it now. Now go in a little bit more detail with this one, people. A little more detail with this one. The Charlemont one, little more detail. I'm going to go in little more detail with the Charlemont one. So, just a little bit more detail, people. So this is how Charlemont set up. These are the players, as you know, technical director Donovan Dookie, is coach, the coach for the team. We can't get the right name, but he's well known as Israel. That's how we know him. Yeah, this is how the team set up. So we have. We never get a name for the rest of the teams, and because this is the only one we couldn't get a shot from. Tyreek Anderson, Gary Raheem Shah, Jevan Rattigan. You have a friend named Rattigan, no. Rajiv Edwards, Nicholas Robinson, Matthew Ellis, Rivaldio, Carter, Dave Clark, Thierry Brown, Walde Blair. Now, as I said, that is a Charlemont school. We can move now to the Dinthill school, the champions of the group. Without a doubt, we can't go around the fact that they are the champion of the group. Dinthill Technical. My former coach when I was playing at Charlemont High School, O'Neil Thomas. My former coach when I was playing at Charlemont High School, O'Neil Thomas. And from what I know, a very, very good coach, people. A really, really good coach. I played at Charlemont a couple of seasons well before him come there. And when him come there, he's the one who actually fine-tune the little talent I have and make it look like I can play ball. And him trick me and tell me say I can play ball. And that's how I start play little football. So I start score a few little goals, you know. But a good coach, he really know how to groom youngsters. So we have the goalkeeper, Asher Hutchinson, Brian Cole, Siobhan Francis, we have Ricardo Matthews, Tamish Richardson, Shamar Martins, Gary Mills, Kimani Small, Shamar Hutchinson again, another Hutchinson, yeah. Deshani Russell and Kimani Edwards. Substitute Matthew White, Carlington Facey, and Tayamba, hopefully I pronounce that name, my apologies. Tayamba Chin, Daniel Roberts, and Vashan Dose. So I'm going to look on the scoreline, people. As I said, I'm going a little bit more details. With this one. A little bit more details. So Charlemont gets slapped. Let's be honest, people. Charlemont gets slapped by Dinthill Technical. We got slapped. We got schooled. We got outclassed. And this is the honest truth. And that is just football. That is just football, people. So Dinthill had a total of 21 shots. 21 shots. Charlemont had 4. That tell them a lot already. They had 8 shots on target. Charlemont have 1. So one time, keep a little work. My word. So Dinthill committed 9 fouls. Charlemont committed 8. It seems like Charlemont just come to play a man, play kick and run down, and not football. And then now we pick up 2 yellow. Charlemont had 2 yellow cards. Dinthill had 1. No red cards, which is quite good. Offside 1-1 each. And Dinthill had a total of 11 corners. Reason being, they were peppering the goal. Peppering goal. Me assume say a whole black shot. They don't put up the stats there, but my assumption is that there was a lot of black shots. 5 saved by Charlemont, none by Dinthill. He shot up on target, see there? And never make a save. That's even a save. So, and Dinthill also withstand them in position 58%. So I didn't cover it in the other part, so that is how it's set up. So tough, people, tough. What am I gonna know, people? I'm gonna show you how the group them set up. I'll show you how the group them set up, people. So look to see the group them. So this is how the group them set up, people. These are the groups. These are the groups. The preview, my preview will be done possibly Monday morning. It might not be a live preview, it might be a pre-recorded preview and uploaded, because there's a strong possibility I might be on the road Monday. If I'm not, it's a live preview. So this is the first group, Zone A for the Dakassa Cup. We have William Nib in first. Herbert, I'm just gonna call it first 4. William Nib in leading the group on 15 points, 5 games, 5 wins. 5 games, 5 wins, people. scored 18 goals and only conceded 4. Herbert Marson, 12 points, 5 games, 4 win, 1 loss. And then now we have Cornwall College in 3rd position on 10 points. Irwin on 9 and 4th position on 9 points. So let's move to the next zone, Zone B. We have Mannington in the top of the group. We have Frome in 2nd. Petersfield and Godfrey Stewart 3rd and 4th respectfully. And that is how the group Zone B set out. Zone C, we have Monroe College. We have Monroe College on 12 points. Stets on 10 points. BB Coke, Lacovia, Magati, all on 7 points. Tough. And we'll see how that one goes. So BB Coke is on top. Fortunately, BB Coke scored a goal to still put them in contention to go through. Zone D, we have Manchester on the top of the table alongside Christiana, both on 10 points each. Then we have Belfield in 3rd position, Wormwood in 4th position, and Belfield 8 points and Wormwood and 7 points respectively. I say, anyways. Zone E, we have Lennon and Edwin Allen. Now, tough zone as well. Very, very tough zone. Clarendon College in 3rd position. Lose them position to Edwin Allen. Luckily, Edwin Allen is a team who score a lot of goals. Clarendon College in 3rd position, also on 10 points. Glenmuir right behind them on 9 points in 4th position. So we have Zone F, Garvey Maceo topping the group. 5 out of 5. Well done, Garvey Maceo. They're in 2nd, 10 points. 5 games played. Then we have Old Harbour in 3rd position, Fogar Road in 4th. Old Harbour in 7 points, Fogar Road on 6. It's going to be tough for both teams. I would say Old Harbour have a little chance. So we have Zone G now. St. Thomas Tech, Happy Grove leading the group. As I said, tough group. Really tough group. Fortunately, Happy Grove defeated Port Antonio by 6 goals today. 6 or 5. 6 goals. That is the reason why Happy Grove actually get the nudge over Paul Bogle. Port Antonio also on 4 points. Paul Bogle on 5 points. Seafort on 3 points. As I said before, only 2 points separating 2nd and 5th. So I'm telling you, that group is tough. I want to look how much time spent on D Cup. The reason I spend more time, the reason, remember, I say D Cup have more team, O'Neill, D Cup have a lot more team, so it's a lot more work. Remember, I go cover the Manning Cup as well, But I finish the D Cup, now. So see the last group now. So the Zone H, we have Dinthill on top on 13 points. We have Ocherius on 8 points. Ocherius on 8 points. In 2nd position, we have Charlemont in 3rd, McGrath in 4th on 5 points. Very, very tough. And now let's move to the Manning Cup, as the man just accosted me a while ago. I moved to the Manning Cup as the man just accosted me a while ago. Manning Cup, people. Manning Cup. So let's look at the Manning Cup group. This is the Manning Cup group. This is your Manning Cup group. So O'Neill, reach your team, or reach your point now, the Manning Cup. Take another sip, yeah? So we have Kingston Technical leading group Zone A at 9 points. People, tough group. Tough people. If you search the dictionary and look for the phrase tough group, you're going to see group A come up. If you search the dictionary and look for the phrase tough group, you're going to see group A. Tough group. Now, the famous Georges still a struggle. Kingston Technical, 9 points, leading the group. Really, I'm not going to say comfortably, because anything can happen. Charlie Smith on 9 points as well. Jamaica College on 7 points. We have St. George's on 6 points. No, close enough. We have Calabar, Bridgeport, and Kingston High on 4 points. So the difference between 3rd and 7th is 3 points. 3 points, people. So them final set of games them are going to be tough. Them are going to be tough, people. Really, really tough. Now, for me, I don't know about Georges. Me feel like Georges are going to bounce back. My problem is that Georges are conceding a lot of goals. Georges is conceding a lot of goals. So I'm going to see the one they go. So, Group B now, people. Let's move to Group B. Georges conceding a lot of goals. This is what the comment section has said. Take note. Only said how much team I go to the second round. Me not work out the calculations as yet, O'Neil. Me not work out the calculations as yet. So me I got definitely check that out and get back to you on that. Who goes TV? Who hosts TV? Who goes TV? Who goes TV? Who goes TV? And you're tough enough. And you're tough. Take note, JC only concede 1 goal. Valid point. Valid point. All right, so valid point. JC only conceding 1 goal. That's a very, very good point. Kingston technical has scored a lot, so so Group B, we have Camperdown leading the group on 15 points, while Tivoli is on 10 points. Now you can clear that Camperdown gone. Them Camperdown gone through. It's obvious the Camperdown gone through. Clean Camperdown gone through. We have Tivoli and Excelsior, Jonathan Grant. Third, we have second, third, and fourth, respectively. And Nose in a far. St. Diego is on 7 points. And Stats is on 6 points. You can call the Stats have a bigger task at hand, but St. Diego 1 win and them reach on 10 points. Just 1 win. Jonathan Grant move ahead at Tivoli. So this group is also a tough group, but the 2 teams who are more consistent, who are way more consistent at this point in time is Tivoli and Camperdown. And safe to say both of them are strong contenders to go through. Now let's move to the final zone. Group C. Only 6 teams in this one. Now, another group where the point tally is not that high. So we have Kingston College not conceding. They not concede a goal. Kingston and St. Catherine is yet to concede a goal. Problem is that now St. Catherine is not scoring a lot of goals. They are winning games, but they're not scoring a lot of goals. Kingston College is scoring a lot of goals. So you have to look out for them. You have to look out for KC. The other day when I watched Kingston College and Wilmers, one of the key things I realized with Kingston College is that they retain possession of the ball so well. They retain possession of the ball so well. So that's a big factor we have to look at. So, but at this point in time, I would say that St. Catherine and Kingston College, they are poised in good possession, but anything can happen because Mona scoring quite a few amount of goals as well, but they are still conceding. Mona is a good team, and they will definitely be looking to bounce back in fashionable order. So that's one we should look out for, people. All right, so we have Coach Lambert coming on, people. We have Coach Lambert coming on. I'm putting my earphone. Them money are bright, man. No, me can't talk anything around them, man. Big up, Coach. Where God? You're on mute.
Yeah, man. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear clear now.
Yeah, man. It's good to be a part of this thing, you know. Keep up the good work, you know. I think it is.
What is great news about the youth? Because as you know, as a coach, you know, I'm a person who cover the Reggae Boyz. I apply extensive amount of pressure on the senior team. No, I believe, for me personally, I believe that the Schoolboys in Jamaica are way more important than the Reggae Boyz team right now. Way more important. It's what I believe. I can be wrong. A lot of people can have a different perspective to that, but it is my perspective. And the reason why I believe that so is because the next World Cup is in 4 years. We have 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and 15-year-olds who are very, very talented. And 4 years from now, they will be in the age bracket of 21, 22, 2019, and also 20 in the prime age that they should make the next step in their career, in their footballing career. And at that particular time, that is the age bracket where we're looking to see some of these same youngsters playing at this level. I can be wrong, coach, so you can correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right. These are the youths. These are the players who will ultimately make the transition, as normal to make the national teams, to make the Jamaica Premier League. So they're the ones that we have to nurture, to educate about the realistic, aspects of life and what they will have to face, the encounters, the challenges. And I am like for one individual who likes to attack the mindset of the players, because once you get the mindset right, then you'll be able to integrate the right things, especially when it comes to the training pitch. So we have to be careful with the youths, and like we always say, they are the future. So they are the platform for us to stage.
Yeah, and I know you guys that's why I have to respect coach because I say when I was playing Dakar Cup, I played Dakar Cup like 3 seasons. I played 3 seasons at Dakar Cup. My first 2 seasons weren't good. The coach at Charlemont, at Dinthill High Technical right now, Dinthill Technical, he's the one who coached my last season at Charlemont, and that was my best season. Now, when that coach came in, he was really, really intrigued in regards to development, personal development, in regards to how you approach football, your mental aspect and how you approach football. I never had that. He gave me a total different perspective of how we should approach football. Because before, I didn't even know that we had something called shadow training. I didn't even know that. He was the one who introduced me to shadow training, and we do like 1 week of shadow training. Every week, if we have, there's not a day go by that we don't the shadow training, because he personally believes that whatever you do on the pitch, it should be instilled in your mentality. You should sleep and be able to do it. You should sleep and be able to do it. But not only that, he ensures that your technical ability is fully developed, because that is a key factor. Now, for you as a coach, what is happening right now, what we're seeing right now is that the transition, we already spoke about the transition from youth team to Premier League. Now, I personally believe that we should try to eradicate the schoolboy football system and move into a academy type system. I'm not sure if it's the right thing, a right mindset that I'm going by, but I believe that it's the right way, because schoolboy football is definitely not enough, because we have a 3 months of schoolboy football and then that's it. That is solely not enough for players to get full development. Do you think that is also a system that can be implemented to get these players at this level to play at a higher level than they are at right now?
Andre, when you look at the talents that we are seeing at the schoolboy level, it's quite fascinating, because there are plenty of times we see talents, even though who we probably wouldn't see joining academy, but would get the opportunity to play for their school. Some we have players who would join the football team just to play with their friends, some just do it for the fun. And then within that period, you have players who realize that they are good at the sport. And I think that's one of the value that schoolboy football brings. Like I said, there are a lot of players who would have come through the ranks who didn't believe or know that they have such potential, but to just go out there and have some fun. And it would have played, some dividend for them, especially with their transition. I do, accept what you are saying, because we need, like I said in the last chat we need a mechanism in place once these players, complete this phase of their development. But I believe, some hidden talents that are out there, I think the schoolboy system would have done well, to showcase some talents that, man.
So could it be possible that they run schoolboy football right through here?
You know, I was at a game the other day and I heard a coach said, you know, he would have loved if it could continue, you know, because, you know, since coming back from the pandemic, you know, a lot of coaches will have dialogue with would have realized that, you know, the challenge is great, but once you see players come out and say, coach, you know, I want to play football. I want your assistance where schoolwork is concerned. You know, you're motivated as a coach to continue. So I think, you know, despite what has happened to us, you know, over the last few months, I think for me personally, through my experience, you know, you have to be able to be that support system for your players and, you know, try as best as you can to guide them. And so it's a challenge for coaches, and I know coaches personally who, you know, sometimes wonder if it's worth it. But when they look at the side that the players are on, especially with their struggles, you know, this kind of take the stress away from the players.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask a question. When I was playing schoolboy football, right? There was a particular player where it was very, very frustrating for the coach, extremely frustrating. But the coach had him like a special project. The coach had him like a special project. And in my last year at D Cup, he was actually one of our star players. He was literally one of our star players, and he was a special. First year, he was a special project. The last year that he played, he was actually the star player, and the coach had such excited look on his face when he saw the performance that this player put in. My question to you is, how do you feel as a coach when you see some of these players at the beginning could barely control a ball, barely kick a ball? When you see the finished product, how do you feel in yourself as a coach? How you did the job that you have done on these some of these youths?
Well, it seems like you would have been watching some of our training sessions, Andre, because we have had some talents who, you know, in honesty, you know, I personally didn't believe that they would have made such a great impact. And what that tells you as a coach is that you have been doing a really good job. So you have to pat yourself on the shoulder. But there's no two ways about it. I just think that, you know, there are players with talent, you know, with the potential within them. And it's just for you as a coach to implement the right strategies, to have a system, a technical staff around you that has a vision, a philosophy that resembles you and what you stand for. So when you see players doing really well, you know, especially players who you wouldn't have in your 22-man squad thinking of having in that squad, and they make a standout, then you as a coach you have to give a pat on your shoulder.
Yeah, I agree. No, O'Neal make a very, very good point. He said, I totally disagree with you, military, on the academy system. Will come at a cost, and most of these really good talent come from homes with financial constraint. That is true. That is true. Because when me I go to school, the bad ball of them come from really, really humble background. Really, really humble background. And for reaching the academy, you would definitely say that the kids them who family can put an extra cash. I want to extra something in pocket. And that is true. That is true. Me never did have it still. So me glad to be school. A little man like me who have two left foot and not knee. They play for Charlemont. And did well. Companal TV. Imagine. Little man like me who can't play ball. Companal TV. That's how I have to respect Mr. O'Neal Thomas. He really did a good job with our batch. And now, a question that I want to ask you. When I was our squad, when I was playing D Cup, it was comprised of 90% six farmers. 90% six farmers. So basically, it would have shown that you have a squad that are pretty much a bright squad. We're doing well in school. The other players were B+ students as well. These guys are in grade 9, grade 10, and we have one player who was actually in grade 8. He started off in grade 8. No, grade 7. We had a D Cup player who was in grade 7. He was like 12 years old and he was playing D Cup, and he got regular game time. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but for me, when I was talented youth, never seen him in life. I'm watching a whole heap of youth play football. But as I said, some of these talents just fall by the wayside and just dead in the waters. Now, is the case in which when you have players that have a certain level of academics, are they easier to deal with versus the players that are not performing so well in school?
Yes, you're definitely right. It's easier because one of the things that you have to understand, and coaches really have to understand because I have, have some discussion with students who would have passed through the schoolboy ranks, and they were sharing some of their experience, saying, coach wasn't of a communicative person,
Mm-hmm.
and coach didn't find out what was going on at home, and so when you take on those responsibilities with these players who are, not at the level that the six farmers who would in your era would have done,
Mm-hmm.
it is more for them, it is more for you because you have to be trying your best to speak with administration, speak with teachers, to have extra classes and so forth. So when you're working with a core of players, and wow, that's a blessing for your team though, to have 90%, six farmers in the ranks. So it's not difficult, and parental support is crucial, and you
Yeah.
normally find these players with really good parent support. You don't have to worry about anything, worry about paying off exam fees. But when you have players who are struggling, then you as a coach, you have to think about this because you don't want to have a youngster within your camp, and he's going to wonder where his exam fee is going to be paid. So as a coach, you have to take on some of those responsibilities. So it's an extra responsibility with these players.
You become a father to these players, right?
Definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah, because
definitely.
when we upon D Cup camp, through coach him come like say, if we don't mind shot, then take out all, people may come from the oldies when people get beaten, yeah. So, so don't feel like so me get beaten, you get beaten. Don't take it no way. Don't say abuse and this or that because we know the new generation only so sentimental and emotional to all certain things. We come from the days when people get beaten. That's that's where we come from. So if we see coach take out the whip, take ourselves. So, so don't feel like it's not abuse, people. It's not abuse. We come from them days. Me old school. Me old school. Me not really old. Me not 29. Me not really old. But coach, you look like a young man. How difficult is it for young coaches to move through the ranks of coaching these days?
Oh, good question. Good question. It's a challenge, Andre. It has been a challenge, especially for me. But one of the things I've been blessed with, and I continue to give, God the utmost praise, because to be a young coach and gone through some really good hands, especially the likes of Donovan Duki, Andrew Edwards, and now working with Vassar Reynolds. You want to work with persons who have experience and exposure at the best level that they have been to. So you learn from them, and learning now from Coach Vassar Reynolds here at Manchester. He's a disciplinarian, and he not only focus on player development but the academic side of things as well, and he tries to inculcate some high level of communication and discipline to his technical staff as best, and he has been guiding me as best as I can. Recently successful in some coaching courses, and so when you work with persons at this level as a young
Mm-hmm.
coach, it's a plus for you. And I would urge young coaches out there just like myself, to surround yourself with individuals who will push you to higher heights. And it's going well, but there have been some challenges, and in every area of life there will be challenges, but it's how you react to those challenges.
True, true. Agree. Because what I do know is that because especially in schoolboy football now, you have a lot of senior experienced coaches. Now, I'm asking a question. Without that guidance that you have right now from your senior coach, do you believe that you would have stand the same chance going up against some of these senior coaches, or it would be extremely difficult for you?
Well, I'm gonna always throw myself in the ring, because
We can box, that
you
means that we can box with Holyfield.
yeah, man. So you're going to test yourself. You're going to test your mental strength. What you have learned, because not only you learn from these coaches, but you want to do your own research. Go out there and put yourself in the best possible position to gain some knowledge. So I'm that type of person, who go out there and look on what other coaches are doing, not to take their style, but to see and the philosophy that they try to do, and some of the playing style that they try. And you try as a coach, you try to look and analyze what they do and try to do it in your own way. So for me, I would definitely try to go up against some of these coaches, because it's not going to destroy you, it only build you.
That is true. That is true, because you see football. I'm looking at football as that. If you have a coach in the early 20s, a coach in his early 20s, going up against a coach literally 50s, 60s, in the last stage of the career, a lot years of experience that going up against a young coach, and if that senior coach should come out and say, "This young coach gives me a real challenge," the senior coach now have nothing else to learn, but this young coach is a bright star brooming, with enthusiasm and hungry to take on a challenge. So I love coaching, love the aspect of coaching. I always run coach, and love reason, love talk with coach, because what I do know is that football is a game of philosophy, and people don't understand that philosophy is how one view the football game. My question to you, Coach Lambert, what is your philosophy in football? What is your footballing philosophy?
It's not one I would normally share, but
Okay.
when you deal with youngsters, they definitely pose these questions. It's just to inculcate the right mentality, to develop them to the best of their ability. You try to allow them to make mistakes, because through mistakes they will gain the necessary experience. So you try to give them real life experience. Let them experience it for themselves, because, like I said, we are only here to guide them, but we only through experience, which is the best teacher, they will learn to the full effect. So my philosophy is plain and clear, which is to get the right mindset, and once the psychological aspect of these players are correct, then the transition and the feel, like I said, will be good. It will be easier for you to put out your philosophy, and they will understand. But it's to develop the young minds as best as I can, And I am one who likes to talk about the football, so they have an understanding, because it's all about the brain. The body will work once the brain is doing the necessary work.
Yeah, I can't make you away secrets, because few school are going really, really good, and so coming down to the latter stages, maybe after. So what me going to do, I go keen on to Manchester, and the next time I talk, I can tell you exactly your team play, because me know Dinthill play, me know Charlemont play. The problem I have with Charlemont is that them tend to don't put the ball on the floor, and me beat people for that. Once me see ball go up there, me start beat people for that. Dinthill play, them play composed. Me love how Dinthill play in regards to them high press, and me expect that, because I was coached by that team. So when me see the team I play, me say, okay, same so we did play, we wanna play. They can basically shut me and say, oh, that's same when them play. It not change nothing.
Yeah, but, man, I watch the game today.
Football involved, man, you know you go watch it, man. You go watch it, because some know what can happen at some point in time, you never face it. And you might see the pros and cons and how you can really get a one over him, right?
Not only that, but you want to look at the team who was not yet conceded any goal, just like myself.
Exactly. Hey, people say that I show off, man. Company show off. All right, Coach. Every day for your now, Coach. Thank you for coming on again. Definitely, I do want to show me alone. We still don't reasonable football, because we didn't know, say, me not bright like you.
And he's
love midnight. Me not bright like you, but me love midnight. Me full of nights. I don't know, say, once me there, vibes are going to run. And me might not bright now, but me have some real thoughtful feeling questions.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know where they come from. They just pop in. Me never write down nothing. And right now, me show me have a pot beside them. Me I show you. It's a pot there beside them right now. But people, say, I'm not bash me in the comment and say, me know that's probably some of them play ball this evening time. Say, man say him have 2 left foot, so that's why he missed so much goal in the evening ball game. I play ball every day. I want to dash evening time, Me no run, they can cost me. But people, hey, Ghost TV, what me doing in football? striker them are the most frustrating players. Because they more kick him most, they more dash him most. But one thing I can tell you, you'll get something from them, and they will turn up big moments of football. Coach, any last thing if you say? Because we have some of the youths them in the chat. Somebody come on since night who are part of the I think the Happy Grove team. So we have a few youths in their chat who are part of the team. So definitely we know them not listen to what you're saying in regards to philosophy and then key down to that. Me did send Mr. Coach, Mr. Onion Thompson the link. So impossible I watch right now. So I'm probably key down. Yeah, man, me I watch it, man. Say any last thing you say on the show before we finish up?
Just to our student athletes first, especially those who are encountering some challenging times, especially whether at home, whether through football, through their schooling, just continue to believe in yourself, continue to work hard, and continue to trust your coach, speak to your coach if there's any situation, because without continuous communication, then we won't know what is happening on your side. So I just want to encourage the young players to continue to work hard, and same to the coaches, put in the effort, continue to work hard and to protect the student athletes as best and give them the necessary experience and exposure that is needed. And that's it for us from me tonight. It's a pleasure to join here at Schoolboy Football, and I'm enjoying the season. I just can't wait. I just can't wait.
Yeah, winning the man. You must enjoy. yeah, winning the man. And so, thank you, Coach, for coming on. Everybody in the comment section, massive respect to you guys. You guys always come out in your numbers. Really appreciate it. We did not drop the link on. We did not stream live to the Facebook channel because we want you guys to come over to the Schoolboy Football channel. We want you guys to come over to the Schoolboy Football channel. The Facebook channel have over 35,000 persons who are continuously looking at the updates and this and that. Well, now come on the YouTube channel, come across people. That is what we want. That is the reason why we're in the channel. Thank you guys for coming in. Massive respect, Coach Lambert. Really appreciate it, people. And this has been a good one. Look out for the preview, people. Look out for the preview. Charlemont disappoint me, but at least Arsenal turn up today. But we'll see you guys again. We're out.
Manchester United.
You see that? Hey. All right, big up.
Yeah, man.